Catholics believe that Jesus is God and God is God, but they're the same, like Father, Son. It's like this weird. That doesn't make any sense to me. But in Islam, the reason that I converted is Allah is the one true God.
You know, you know, how many times I went live on air and I asked one question, the Muslims, who is Allah? Nobody can answer me. It makes sense. It makes sense. Allah is the only true God. Okay, but who's Allah? Who is Allah? If there is a single Muslim can tell me who is Allah, didn't know. Even their prophet himself, he never spoke to Allah, he never saw Allah, he never heard the fart of Allah. Allah is a pagan god, exists way long before Islam. Actually, Islam is nothing but a continued belief of the pagan Arab. Who is Allah? Who is a Muslim right now can call me and tell Cinco, support Cinco. I want you to support Cinco, Muslims. Who is a brave Muhammadan can call me right now and tell me who is Allah. You know what? If a Muslim can tell me who is Allah, I will shave my 25-foot long beard. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. They don't know. All what they know about this so-called La, not Allah. Allah is not the name of the God of Islam. This guy is an idiot like the rest. Many do not know that the name of the God of Islam is not Allah. It is Al-La. Al is word meaning God. La is the word or the name of this God. If we go right now to the Quran, or sorry, to the internet.
Okay.
This is your brother. The Sheikh is explaining to you. You see, remember, you don't accept God to have a body. You don't accept how Jesus can be God and he's a man. Listen to this. Just to show you that those Muhammadan, nobody knows what they are talking about. They don't even know what they are worshipping. They have a fantasy idea. Everybody is watching cartoon and he creates his own fantasy Mickey Mouse. Listen.
Not have an ending, subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah described in the Quran that he has a face. Allah described in the Quran that he has two hands when he addressed Iblis, Satan. And he told him, what prevented you from prostrating to what I have created with my two hands? So this is what Allah described himself. Allah says in Surah Al-Qalam that on the day of judgment, Allah Azza wa Jal would uplift and show his leg.
Stop. Cinco. You're God. You don't accept Jesus to be God. And all of us, we knew that he is holy. He did miracles nobody can do. Even the stupid Quran mentioned them in a very short words. But you accept a God who will do striptease, and he is going to show his what? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce for you the shin of Allah. So Cinco, he don't find it acceptable that Jesus is God, yet he is a man, but he found it no problem that his God is going to show his leg. Is it me who said so? No, I mean...
On the day of judgment, Allah Azza wa Jal would uplift and show his leg.
Which one? Which one? I'm confused now. I mean, for the sake of the shin of Allah, can you Muslim tell us for the sake of the shin of Allah, which shin, the left or the right? Or don't tell me he have only one. Do you believe it that the Muslim believe that Allah have only one shin? He's a kangaroo. He jump like boing, boing, boing. Why? Because Allah never said he have two shin. He said he will lift up his shin. He will show his leg. He did not say he will show his legs. So now every single Abdul believe that Allah have a leg, one leg. And this idiot is saying that it's not acceptable for him. How I'm going to believe that Jesus is God, yet he's a man, but now he have a God who have a very weird look.
So this is what Allah described himself. Allah says in Surah Al-Qalam that
Al-Kalam.
on the day of judgment, Allah Azza wa Jal would uplift and show his leg.
I love it. You know what? If Allah is a female and he will show his leg, that will be a nice time to entertain me. Can you tell me the time and the date? And why Allah want to show his leg? Any Muhammadan can tell me? What is the purpose of this sexual, sexy? Don't tell the gays. Don't tell the gays. Allah will show. By the way, Muslims, is Allah is a male or a female? You know, the Muslim, by the way, they are the same as the liberals, like Joe Biden and his party. They are so confused about what is a male, what is a female. You ask them, is Allah male or female? Nobody dare to answer. Just try. Hey, Muslims, who can help me and tell me, look, the Muslim, they are saying to me, you're a liar. Why you don't call me right now and get me busted? Who is a Muslim can tell me, is Allah a male or a female? Anyone? Who is a Muhammadan can call me right now and tell me, is Allah male or a female? They don't know. They are the same as the Democratic Party of Joe Biden and Ilhan Omar. They do not know what is a female. They think male wearing a skirt is a female now. So Allah is showing his shin. Is that an act of a male, or this is an act of a female doing entertainment to her husband maybe? Any Muhammadan? If I say, can God see me right now? Cinco will say, yes, he can see you. That's false. Allah cannot see you. Allah cannot hear you. In fact, the video we showed you about this guy is speaking about Liri Dawa, speaking about Allah coming down. That because Allah cannot hear the Muslims and he cannot see the Muslims. So he have to come back every third part of the night and ask the Muhammadan, who is praying for me? Who is supplicating to me?
Your hadith says Allah descends to the lowest heaven on the last part of the night.
Yes.
Can you explain to us what that means?
Yes, sure. So, I asked him a question, he replied with another question.
I'm going to respond.
Okay, I'll answer. We believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enters into his creation, he said the lowest part of the heaven, the way it befits his majesty. How that happens?
The way it befit his majesty, brother. Guys, Allah, he enter inside the box in the way befit his majesty. And look at the hand, like the hand of a, I don't want to say, leave it, you understand me. What is those hands doing? And look at those things hanged up on his, it's like a bunch of turtle climbing over him. So Allah, brother and sisters, he enter his creation in the way befit his majesty. Is that from the anus? What do you mean? Squeeze it. Allah enter his, in the way befit him. What is that? And who care the way befit him? What does that mean? What we care for, do Allah enter his creation or he don't? And we know in other video, this idiot, he says that Allah, or so anything is God, cannot enter his creation. And we played the video many times just for fun, right? Remember? Let us find it video. So now we have a bunch of idiots. They think they can refute the Christianity and they can prove to us that they have God. In fact, Muslims, they don't have God. Muslims do not have, they have an idea. They have a concept of something they call him God, but they don't have God. All what they know, that there is somebody, his name is Allah. He is God. Why is God? They give you all kind of funny answers. He is the creator, but the Quran says he is the best of the creators. And there is no proof that he can create anything. But we have a proof even from the stupid Quran. You see, I don't use the Quran to prove my God, but I use the Quran against you. When you write a check by your hand, is what is going to be used against you in the court, not what I write for you, unless you want to use it against me. This is the stupidity that I was saying. Anything is inside or enter his creation cannot be God. Anything. So the stupidity of this religion is beyond even Joe Biden himself.
The creation cannot be God.
What? Anything enters the creation cannot be God's. That's it. Lead Dawah, he decide who can be God, who cannot, what you can do about it.
Who do I pray to? Anything that is in the creation cannot be God.
That's it. Anything is in the creation cannot be God. Here, Allah is inside the creation.
Part of the night.
Yes.
Can you explain to us what that means?
Yes, sure. So, I asked him a question, he replied with another question.
No, I'm going to respond.
Okay, I'll answer. We believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enters into his creation, he said the lowest part of the heaven, the way befits his majesty. How that happens, how it happens, I have no idea how it
I will tell you, he covered himself by Vaseline. The hole is so small because he is getting it. Allah is Akbar. Allah is going inside the black hole. Don't take me wrong. I'm not talking about something dirty now. The black hole in the space. So Allah is Akbar, bigger. He's so big. And now Allah will enter inside his creation. How Allah can make it happen, Lady Dawa do not know. He said, how he do it, I do not know. And we are proud of it. Somebody give him some bottle of hormone to make his voice a voice of a man. So in one video they says anything enter the creation cannot be God. In other video they say, well, Allah he entered the creation. How he do it? Allah know it. What does that mean? What does that mean? So we have a bunch of idiots. Everyone is holding a microphone and they are the one who tell us what is God, but they do not know who is their God. One he said to us, Allah want to show his shin. The other one says, no, his skirt. His shin is under the skirt. You know, he's not naked. Do you remember Muhammad Hijab when he have a funny debate with David Wood? I don't call it a debate. I call it just a stupid. And you know my idea about how David he debate. He don't know how to debate. That's why they take advantage that all the Muslims, they thought that the Muslim, they won the debate. Why? Because he was making mockery and David Wood was standing, not making mockery back.